the name. We played a bit with the name, Planet of Apps. Do you know the movie, The Planet of Apes? Do you know it? This is me. I love to play with pictures. And there was a monkey there. I hope I'm better than the monkey. And it is because, it's a kind of a strange planet. And we are, it's full of apps out there. We have tons of things that we can solve and do better, or there are so many solutions out there. And I found, having a conversation with my colleagues and with my peers, I found they have a tablet, they have a smartphone, but they don't have the time to look for the best solution. So this is why we decided to do this session here for you. So, this is my question for you. Let's start from a feeling. How do you feel? How do you feel with apps, with technology in general? Do you feel you're doing well? Do you feel, do I have to turn it on, or is it okay? Okay, good. Can I have someone, do you want to share with me? Thank you.
Hi, my name is John Quinn. I run a business in the Middle East. We are presenting typically one app per day on average in the Middle East, people using apps at live events.
How do you feel?
We feel very comfortable with them. We expect it, actually.
Okay, good. Is there someone who, doesn't feel comfortable with application or with technology in general? All experts? Are you sure? No, we have one. Wow. For you, can you share with us? Thank you.
There are too much application right now, and I feel lost.
Yeah.
Totally lost.
Yeah, I understand. So I want to show you something. I don't know if you can recognize yourself in this video.
Emma. Huh? Emma.
Not anymore.
Emma.
Every day it's getting on my nerves.
Emma.
Oh, I'm
Emma.
begging you,
Emma.
leave me alone. Oh, you
Nouveau le trèfle maxi-feuille, vraiment plus large.
This is a spot, TV spot of a toilet paper. I found it's amazing. It's really the feeling we have sometime, with technology. You can do whatever you want. Now we have very special things, and I'll show you something very special today. But the feeling is, sometimes we want paper. We need to draw something. We need to use, the old style methodology. BYOD session. This is something that is becoming very popular in our industry. BYOD is bring your own device. So why? Because I am a meeting organizer. I have a company. And if I have to decide to provide the mobile devices, tablets or whatever, to my participants, depending on the let's say, on the number of participants of my event, this could be very, it could be a challenge because it's expensive and because they don't know how to use it. So allowing people to use their own technology and choosing an app that they can download or whatever, you really have an advantage because you don't have to teach them how to use the device. Maybe you have to inform them how to use the application or the solution you selected for your event. We have also several benefits for the organizers. I'm not going to show you today how to manage Word files or how to scan a document. This is not what we are going to do today. Today, I focus the session on what's new on the market. So we have something really, really new to see together. So for the organizer, you have your mobile office. I just told you that we're not going to see how to have a mobile office in your mobile device. And you can really do a good job if you're traveling, if you're attending an event, if you are on site during your event. You can do good marketing, okay? And we will see some tools for this. Do you know this technology? Is there someone in the room who is using this technology? If this, then that. No one? Is this a first for you? Really, no, have you ever heard about it? Super good. So if this, then that, this is really a lifesaver for us in our industry. It is an application. You can install it on Android or iPhone or whatever is the mobile phone or mobile device you have. And it works this way. If this, then that. If I do something, then please connect this other application and do something else. You can create a receipt and using a kind of combination. You can connect. I have some examples here. You can set it up. Then, when I arrive in a place, when the GPS, okay, knows that I am somewhere else in another country, in another place, please do something. Send an email when I land, or send a message, call someone, or publish a check-in on my social media. So another good thing that you can do with if this then that is if I am tagged in a photo, or if I, someone publish a photo with this specific hashtag, please save it on my Dropbox folder. This is another option. So this is really something that investigating it, they are also constantly adding services. This works perfectly even with the Internet of Things. So if you have something, let's think about a venue, very well equipped with, you can manage with an application the lights or the music or the temperature. You can set it up. If the temperature goes down on a certain, degree, you can send the input to these things that are managed with an application, and then, regulate the temperature or make the room warmer. So this is if this and that. If you have any question, if you want to know something else, please feel free to interrupt me. I will not do a Q&A at the end, so just please interact with me. Oh, wow, we have a question. Good. It can be useful for the others as well.
So for me, I don't really get it.
Can we have the microphone on? Thank you.
I don't get really the usefulness of this thing, because it connects you with other services, you say, like your email or Facebook, but what's the interest of that?
Okay, maybe I miss. Thank you for this question. Maybe I was not. I didn't make myself clear. It's automatic. This means that when I'm landing somewhere, I'm not writing the email physically. So I have an email that is in some way pre-scheduled. When this happens, the email goes. Or when I'm landing, the telephone call, call this specific person, send a text. I have another receipt that I use that is, I have a new hashtag because I'm launching a new project. And I'm not constantly filtering using that hashtag. I have an alert. When someone uses that specific hashtag, I'll receive an alert on my mobile device. So everything is automatic. Maybe I missed to... Is it okay? Any other questions? Okay, let's go on. Twibbon. This is super, super simple. It's a marketing tool. The application is new. I'm mentioning that the tool is not new. The application is new. Usually, they use Twibbon to make campaigns, like, you know, if you have a fundraising campaign for a good reason, I don't know. But you can use it for your event as well. So the benefit is that you can have your participants or potential participants or future participants to spread the word about your event, to become your evangelists. You can create a frame with, we did it for the Fresh conference, so you can see it there. Maybe I have a red light here. Yeah, I have it. So I am attending Fresh. Now with the application, you can use your mobile phone. You download Twibbon, you take the picture, and I prepared already the frame. You can add it, and you can change all your profile pictures on social media with that specific frame. And we did it, and it works well. Some people are not even changing the picture after several months, and they have it there, so these work very well. And you can, as you see, you can also send a tweet and spread the word about the event. Graphic design, I'm jumping, you know, there is, I decided to share what's new without any specific focus on a specific sector. So we will jump from marketing to something more educational or something more useful for specific actions that we will see. Canva, I like it a lot. It is an application for iPad. And with this, what is the benefit? Apart from having the option to create slides or pictures, or you know, you can do whatever you need, really on a graphical point of view. What I like and I find useful is that you have the right dimension for the covers for the posts of your social media. So if you want to change the cover of a Facebook page, you just need to go there to select Facebook covers. You have several pictures already there. You can upload your picture, you can personalize the style of that, and you can create customized everything you need for your social media with the right dimension, without going there and checking for, you know, how big or whatever is the dimension of the social media you have to update. iBeacons. This is a new technology. It's something that is growing. We have several event applications that are already incorporating this kind of feature. I'm not suggesting you to use this specific app. This is an example. I'm just sharing what is the potential of this technology. So what can I do with iBeacons? iBeacons is something that works on Bluetooth, low energy Bluetooth. So I don't need the Wi-Fi. This is the first, you know, because we have issues with the Wi-Fi everywhere, here as well. So with iBeacons, I can decide to give to my participants a badge, like the one you see there, but there are several. You can even put a sticker on a badge or use their mobile phones without having any badge. And you have different options. One is, for sure, the automatic lead capture. You can send people messages when they are in a specific place. So if I'm interested, let's make an example. They are here, they are coming here, maybe they stop here, and we can send a message about the next session happening or the session happening now at the lecture theater. This is something that we can do. And the other point is we can give personalized guidance or personalized messages. Let's think about having hosted buyer or another category for our event, and we have a special program for them. So we can send them a message, we are waiting for you, your transfer will be, we have a reception at this specific time, or whatever you need to communicate. The other special, to me is really important because I have problems with this. I cannot match name with faces and places. This is really, really an issue for me. And in our industry, it's better if we, are able to know where we met, who you are, and maybe do some good business together. So this application and others, this is a potential of iBeacons in general. You can check what was the location where you met that specific person, and the name and all the profile of that specific person. So to me, this is very precious. I don't know if you have the same problem I have. This is something connected with science. You know, probably you have been in Vegas. We have a trade show there. It's the competition, so I will not mention it here. And there, the hotels, they send out the smell of citrons, because some studies, they say that citrons keep you awake. And you go there and you play with the slot machine and things like that. And we know that maybe some scent, some smell, that can be connected with something. I'm not, maybe it is not interesting to send the smell of coffee in a room. This can be managed, but this is, you can have several combinations and study what is the right smell you wanna send out in the room. This can be managed with an application. And you can manage this one. You can buy the combination, chemical combination, to create that specific smell. This is CrowdMics. It's quite new, not super new. And I think this is in some way revolutioning our world. It's an application. A free application. You have up to 50 for free. Then you have a kind of other options of subscription. And with this application, you can give voice to your participants. They run mobile phone. They ask for permission to ask a question. You give them permission, and they can really use their own mobile phone, and everything will be heard by the entire room because it is connected with your speakers. I want to show you how it works.
Hi, I'm Tim.
And I'm Sean, and this is CrowdMics, the first audio system that turns your smartphone into a wireless microphone for live events.
Now my voice can be heard over the room's speakers. Think about it. Instead of just 2 microphones, there's 200, even 2,000.
For those who are not comfortable or able to speak in front of the crowd, text commenting is a great feature. Finally, CrowdMics includes a dead simple polling feature.
Connect to your crowd with CrowdMics.
Do you think it may be useful for your events? Is it something that, okay, do you have any question so far? Can we go on? Good. The robot. Have you ever seen this robot? We have it here at EVENTagist. The robot is something we experimented at the Fresh conference. We had one specific person that was not able to attend because of a newborn, and she managed the robot for the entire conference. And she was really interacting with participants. She was on stage as well. She has been interviewed, and this was really, really successful. So the application to drive the robot is quite expensive. I'm not suggesting you to have a kind of, several number of robots going here and there during a conference. We have other solutions for hybrid events. If you have remote participants, we don't need to have robots everywhere. But it can be a good solution for a speaker. I saw TED using it for a speech. So this can be a good solution. It's very easy to use. You need to download the Double app. Double app is free for sure, and you drive it. It's like you know, a mouse. You go left, right, up and down. The robot can sit down if you have to, you know, share something or to make a work group. So this is really something that you can use if you have a special event or something. Live streaming. Live streaming is almost a must now. We are in some way, hybrid events are everywhere, and we are trying to use the content we capture as much as possible. We do it live, because doing it live, they have a kind of sense of participation, and we have other tools. This is not the session to discuss this kind of solutions. But what I want to share here with you, if you decide to live stream your event, you can do it in several ways. You can do it professionally, with a professional camera and doing really a good job like a TV show. Or you can use your mobile phone. If you want to live stream using your mobile phone, you just need to download the live stream application. You connect with a live stream account, because for sure you need to have a live stream account to share what you are filming or recording. And with the application, you can really immediately go live on your page. They have also an application that can be integrated in your Facebook page. So if you want to live stream an event and connect it to the live stream, to the Facebook page, and live stream from there, you can do it. Another thing that is connected with the app, and then you need your mobile phone with you, you can now use your GoPro, if you have one, to live stream events. This is maybe a better quality than the camera of the iPhone, but you need the iPhone to send it to the live streaming page. So this is a good solution for live streaming event with a GoPro or with your iPhone, or if you have a professional service, why not? If you want to do not the same, but if you want to send, capture video content of your event using a mobile device and send it to YouTube, this is the application. It's the official application of YouTube. It is called YouTube Capture. You can capture content and you can send it to your YouTube page, doing whatever you do on YouTube, putting the right hashtags and tags and everything. So don't forget to do what you do usually when you use the website. This is something that I want to show you live. I am crossing my fingers because I need to use the Wi-Fi now. This is a very, very new tool. We have an application and we have a platform. This solution is for sessions. I would not say speakers, I would say session, because we can ask our speakers to use it if we have a reliable Wi-Fi. And I'm going to show it to you now. We can set up our space. We have a presentation uploaded online. We can add videos as well to the presentation on the server. And the good thing is that we can start the presentation from the mobile phone. I'll show it to you. This is the screenshot of my mobile phone. I can start the presentation. I have my the next slide here. I can record my voice, register my voice, and at the very end of the session, I have a lesson. I have the session with the audio and the slides synchronized. So when I'm, all the presentation is really in real time as it was when it happened. So let me show you how to do it. Cross fingers for me as well. So, okay, here we are. I'm starting the presentation from my mobile phone now. you can connect. Do you have your own device here? Do you want me to go back and try to connect? You can have the presentation on your mobile phone. You can have your my presentation, sorry, on your computer. You can have it on your iPad. I don't see any iPad here. Do we have iPad? Okay, good. So if you, oh wow, we have an alert. Good. So we have it. Do you see it here? You go to this website, presentane.com/5230. If you want to join the presentation, you can see everything there. So I can start recording. You saw the screenshot. So if I click here, I'm recording my voice using this device. Then I can, this is another story. This is another presentation. It was for the one-day course on meeting architecture we presented yesterday here in room 4.3. So I'm not for sure showing or saying anything about the presentation. It's just to show you how it works, how easy it is if the Wi-Fi here, luckily it is working. Okay. So, and I'm recording. Once I stopped, I can save the event, and you received this message. This is my presentation. If you would like to receive Slidecast link by email when it is available, just leave your email address here. So they can be connected in real time, and they can receive the lesson, the presentation, or whatever it is, the session, in their own, the link to see it when they are home or in another moment. Is it working? Do you have it? Is there someone who was able to taste it on the smartphone? You have it? Okay, good. Do you want to share if it was easy? You can also use this tool. Was it you? Was it you?
Well, it's over here, if this is what you mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it was pretty easy actually with the link.
Okay.
That's it. I had it on my phone, but
Okay, good.
I'm not sure if it works really well with the Windows phones.
We have to try, for sure. Yeah. This is a good point. It's a web-based application, so I think that it should work. Another thing that you can do with this tool, you can have a poll. I can activate the poll and show you how it works, but I have something else to show you, so I don't want to go too much into details with this application. And you can ask questions as well. So if you are connected with your mobile phone, you can ask a question. I receive an alert with the question, so I can see it, and I can give you the answer. And so this can be anonymous. This can help if you have shy people in the audience, and it can be really good. We are back. So capturing content. We saw how to capture videos. For sure, there is plenty out there of application to capture audio and pictures and to share them everywhere. This is something that is very simple, but I think it is a bit different from the others. It is not to use Post-it and to create Post-it on the application. There are some people that, some facilitators or some people in meetings or maybe, that use this kind of methodology to create board and to use Post-it. We did it yesterday in a training session as well. So with this application, you can take a picture of the wall where you have the Post-it, and the system automatically recognizes them, and you have digital Post-it on your mobile phone. So this is really something that goes, a bit farther compared to what we had before. So you can see here this is what you have. You start from this. This is physical. I'm scanning a wall with Post-it, and at the very end, you can even select if you want to scan all of them or if you want to exclude something. At the very end, you have this digital Post-it, and you can reorganize and use them as you want. Travel. This is, maybe you know it, it's Tripcase. The EVENTagist team, they use it for hosted buyer and speakers travel management. It is a nice application. You can track what's happening to your flight. You can add other information as well. And it's more or less like Flight Tracker. This is another application that I use. I like it because it's, you know, even if you need a 3G connection or Wi-Fi when you are traveling, if you are home, you receive, if the flight is delayed or whatever, you can really be updated immediately about your, and you can create your own, let's call it trip on Tripcase, just forwarding an email with your reservation to them. So this is another option that is good. This is voice poll. It is for collecting polls. We have other, let's say, other application to collect polls. What I like is that you can do it on social media, and it is really well connected. It works very well. It's a kind of SurveyMonkey, and it is immediately connected with social media. So you can share and you can collect the responses from social media. Do we have someone in the room that organize medical and scientific conferences? Can you raise your hand if we have only one, two? Okay, this is an application they applied for, was in the jury of the Tech Award of EIBTM. And they applied, and they are really focused on this specific sector. That is a good thing, because if you do something that is specifically dedicated to a sector, you can do it better. What I like, and it is a bit different from the others, is for sure the offline access to the entire content of the application. They decided to help organizers to go paperless. So you can have the slides of the presentations already there, so you can follow and take notes on the presentation you are following, and they are for sure pre-uploaded. And you can also have any other information you may need. So this is really something that, usually this is something that is interesting for the people who need to share big content of informations. Chimpadido is a very easy application to use. Do you use MailChimp? Do you know MailChimp or use MailChimp? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have a kind of 7. So we have a kind of 10% of the room that knows MailChimp. So let me say a word about MailChimp. We have it later on as well. Later on. MailChimp is a very good platform to make email campaigns. This is what MailChimp is about. Everything is automatic. You can create very easily drag and dropping content, a good layout. You can have a database. The management of the database is super, and you have everything ready. If they want unsubscribe, they simply click and you have every list updated in real time. Or if they want subscribe, you can put a plugin in your website and it goes on your MailChimp page. This is a very simple application. You can set it up with the name of your event or whatever you need. If they want them to subscribe to your newsletter, or if you want them to receive more information about your event, you just need an iPad. You put it there at the reception desk, and they can dial in their information if they're interested without pushing anyone to be spammed by you. Same thing with sign-up list. You are signing up to a specific event. You are collecting email addresses. You are creating lists. This is not connected with any mail campaign management tool. Another idea and another application that I want to share with you is this one. This is me with the keynote speaker. This was a really great keynote in Orlando at the other trade show. And you can think about, this is becoming very popular, to dedicate a corner to your participants with maybe the logo of your conference, or if you have sponsors, you can use your sponsors, or maybe you can really create a memory of the event. So you can use a frame, you can print the selfies, but if you want to allow people to take selfies, they can use remote shutter, and the picture they take is immediately shared on both devices. So you can really, with an iPhone, manage an iPad, and then you have the selfie that was taken by the iPad that was there in the selfie station. This is an idea, just an idea that I'm sharing with you. This is a very simple application. It's just a remote controller for the camera of your mobile phone. This is more or less the same, but we are filming, we are recording, we are able to see what's happening inside the room. So let's think about me being outside of the room, having 1, 2, or 3 rooms in parallel, and I need to understand when they are having a conversation, they are making the Q&A, they are about to finish. So I have a kind of, you know, all the iPads, I can put iPads or also smartphones, one in a room, one in another. I need another mobile device, and I can connect all the mobile devices with one single application and see what's happening in the other room. It's a very simple app, but for us can be useful if we use it in this way. This is MailChimp. I'm not going to spend more time on describing you what's MailChimp. What I want to tell you now is that with MailChimp you can have really great statistics. You can see how many people opened the email you sent, how many people clicked and where. Where, I mean, even in the page, if there is a special place they are clicking, probably one link more than the other. Probably this is good information for you for the next campaign you send out to understand where to, you know, position the most important link of your campaign. These are 2 apps. One is just for viewing reports, and the other one is to create a campaign when you are traveling or when you are somewhere else. Consider that you have your templates. You create your template once, and then you can use that specific template to send the email when you need it. So you are not really creating a template with the iPad. You open your own template, you write the text, and you can send it out to your lists. So this can be a useful tool as well. This is very often in my presentations, a solution to use your iPad wherever you are and to use it even if you have some limitation. Let's think about Outlook. Do you use Outlook? Can you raise your hand who is using Outlook? So, okay, it's a big part of the room, at least 50% of you. So if you have Outlook, it's a nightmare to check the email to see what's happening on your computer. Even if you're using a registration platform that works only on Windows and Office devices, you can solve it. You can connect with your computer. This is a very simple application. I use it a lot because they made a good job in presenting the screen of your computer and all the things you do, even the, you have your finger and your finger is like your mouse. So you can do whatever you want. It's free if you are using the same Wi-Fi, and you can turn off if you don't want to go there because you are tired and the computer is still on. You can turn it off. You can check whatever you need. And it costs a kind of €2.50. If you want to use it for 1 month, it's for 1 month, and you can renew for 1 other month if you want or not. If you have an event, you're out, you can pay only for that specific month and use it only for that. Cloud storage, it's not, this slide is to remind you only that if you have all your documents in a cloud storage, you don't risk to miss and to lose anything. It's your entire computer is of the information and files are there with you. But we have it here only because all the other applications, they look for your documents here. So if you have something, if you have a text, if you have a picture, if you have a document, or if you have a presentation there, you can open it from there in another app, if you have it on Dropbox. So the entire database of your information are there. I suggest you to create if you do, or if you have it, to use it when you want to use your mobile device and the application. This is another test. I like it a lot. It's a very simple tool. This is a web app, not really an app. Can I please ask you to go there with your browser, meet.ps/EIBTM. Please go there. Okay, I started the meeting. You have a very simple, are you okay? Did you need the link again? Yes? Someone said yes. Do you want to see the link again? Okay, good. Okay, let's go back to the link. Okay, I'll keep it for a while. This is a very simple tool. You can ask people to give you a feedback about the presentation you are, sorry about this, presenting. It's not the right word, but I'm not able to find a better one now. You can give your suggestions. You can be happy or so-so, or this was boring. You can ask questions. You can vote for a poll. Now, if you want to try this tool, are you okay with the link? Do you need it anymore? No. Okay. Okay, we are back here. We have 4 people happy. Can you be more happy, please, about my presentation? Okay. You can see in real time how is the presentation going. You can do it, or for sure, you can ask a question. So are you happy with the I don't know, let's take an example of something we made this year. It's an association. I'm an association. I made a kind of promotion for new members. Are you happy with it? And I have immediately, you need to simply click one of the 4 faces, and you see in real time how is the mood of the audience going. Now I can change. I go to the poll, and you should have the poll on your mobile phone in real time. Do you have it? No, I have to start this, sorry. Run the poll. That was a... Okay, we are live now. So please answer to this question. It's interesting to understand if we have more Apple or iPhone users or more Android users in the room. So other, yeah, for sure. We have one. We have 35 connected now. This is a good number for the room. And this is something that you can really do and show in real time. And we have now another option that I like a lot. You have questions for sure. So if you want, you can click somewhere and you can ask a question. So we have the questions immediately available on the screen. So please don't be rude. Because we are not moderating anything. It will be there in a while. Are you typing a question? Is there someone who is typing a question? Love your lanyard. Wow. Yeah, I love it as well. Thank you. This was a female, right? A woman, probably. Okay, good. So we have others. Is this solution free? Yes, sorry. Let me go back to questions. The solution is free, for sure. They have a number of participants for the meeting as well. So if you have big meetings, it can be, it can have a cost, but the cost is really relative. How we can get access to your presentation, I will share everything. I share all my presentations on my SlideShare profile. So I'll publish there and I will share it on social media for sure. I know Speecheo as well. Yes, I know it. Very useful session. Thank you very much. And this is good. How are you feeling? A bit, you know, tired, but happy and not so bad. It is only good for live polling. Yeah, this is a good question. Some of these tools, they are not archiving data. So I have an immediate, you know, reaction. I'm able to see what's happening in the room, but they are not collecting data. So you don't have kind of history of what happened. What's the name of the network? That networking app is it is not really an app. It's a web tool, and you can use it using the web from your mobile phone. And it is meeting pools. Okay, so let's stop with the question. Now, this is something that I love. I'm activating this raffle. So begin raffle. When I click this, we will have a winner. I forgot to bring the book. I'm not writing books so far. I have a book that I want to share with you. So if you, I'm sorry, it's in my hotel, but I'm happy to give it to you. So if you find me, maybe tomorrow I can give it to you. Now we can have a winner. I start the raffle, and we have a winner. Do you see your mobile phone blinking? Who is the winner? Yoo-hoo! Okay, so you won a book. Let me give you my business card. I'll do it later because I want to give you that book you won. So you deserve it. Okay, good. So let's go back here. And the next sessions. The time is over. We have all 10 minutes that I'm available for your Q&A if you want to have more specific information or if you miss something. This is a very important moment because, you know, you can apply these things and maybe you already selected something. This can be useful for me. So let me just tell you that I have other two sessions here. One is dedicated to event apps. I'm not sharing names of providers. I'm not mentioning any event application there. The purpose of this session is a co-creation workshop. We go there in room, it's 4.1. We go there. I'll give you an overview of what is available on the market in terms of features. So what do we need in an application, what's available in the market, and then we will work together. I'll suggest you some ideas for new features that are not already there, and we will co-create the perfect app based on your needs. Okay, this is the first one. The second one is wowing your participants with new technology. This is at the Innovation Zone, and it is on Thursday. So this time is for you. Do you have in mind something that you will use or that you want to apply? Have you seen something specific that can be useful for your events? Yes? Can you share? Can I ask your help, please? Can you give the microphone to... Thank you.
I work for a company that's all virtual,
Yeah.
so I think it would be really great, not just for our meetings, but as a team, to get feedback virtually, because we're never in the same room together, and we're all across the United States. So I think it'd be really useful to get live polling, raffle. I think that'd be a great interactive way to communicate with my fellow coworkers.
Good, good point. Is there anyone else that wants to share a possible application or something that you are missing? It's just, you know, a moment for the feedback, and we can maybe design now the next station I will present next year or somewhere else. Do you have something? You are the winner. You already have my business card. Okay, good to know. Okay, so if you have, you know, they say, and when we do the meeting design sessions, they say I have to wait a kind of 10 seconds because people are shy and not always so happy to take the microphone and to ask and to share. Wow, 8 seconds. That was right then.
No, I would like to say that maybe you forgot Speechio because we
you
are
were-
Speechio.
Happy to know it better. Yeah, share it with us. What is
No,
Speechio
because
doing?
it gathers some different app that you talk about, like Presentain and event for the medical congress. You say that they can take notes synchronized to the slides, and that's what we do. So taking notes synchronized to the slide and the speech. So everything is synchronized, and also we analyze all the data that we can provide the reporting for the speaker, so we can know what works with the audience and what people didn't understand.
Good.
So they can make follow-up and
Good.
improve their speech.
Are you here somewhere?
No,
exhibiting?
we don't have the booth now,
We
but
can-
yeah,
we can-
if you are interested, of course, you can talk with me. No
Thank
problem.
you very much
Yeah,
for
thank you.
sharing. Anyone else? Okay, so thank you very much for being here today. And this is my website, this is my Twitter handle. I'm available if you want my business card. I'm around. So if you have a specific problem or something that you wanna, you know, solve with an app, please feel. Sorry, we have a.
Okay, last minute opportunity question
Yeah.
before I walk out.
Wow.
I guess I'm going to ask this of you and of everyone sitting out here also. I'm in a developing market, event management company, and up to date, we've been doing everything pen and paper, file cabinet. Now we're looking for an event management software or databasing that we can automate the processes, the CRM. It seems a little more than what was presented in the class, but is that something that you would be able to advise on?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. There are several platforms doing this. It depends. You know, there is what I feel, and this is very important, is when you are selecting a tool. You need to take into consideration that you have other databases and you are managing several information. So if you collect registration using a specific tool, a platform, and this is not able to talk with your mail campaign database, or it is not able to communicate with something else you use, and you need to, you know, keep it updated, this is a big issue. You are really wasting your time trying to manage how to fix, you know, this communication issue. So yes, for sure, I, you know, skipped the event management area, let's say, because it is a big, it's a kind of the event management applications. So one name that I can do, it is not specifically started and developed for our industry, but it is super, can be Podio. It is not really, it's more a project management tool.
Right.
Yeah, this is very good for several things, but depends on your need. I'm available if you want to have a conversation about this.
That would be
I'll
very
give you,
helpful.
Yeah.
And if there's anyone in the audience that wants to like grab my sleeve, you guys work in the industry, so you may have, because one of the issues we have is this is a very crucial point for the company. I'm the owner and general manager.
Yeah.
I have to buy something that we can grow into, not that we're going to surpass in the next year or 18 months.
Mm-hmm.
And without having worked on it, I'm at a loss of what is the best, what is the industry standard. So any help, we would greatly appreciate it.
Okay, good. We have another question here. Okay, yes, sure. I'll give you my business secret. So thank you. Make a big applause for you, not for me, because you are very interactive. Yeah, interactive. Thank you for being here. I really appreciated your, and I'm available if you need more information, for sure. Thank you. Yeah, I organized the fresh dinner. This is